Welcome to the portrait photography tutorial. In this lesson, we'll focus on the use of photography lamp accessories. In front of me, there are lots of flash lamp accessories, and each has its function. There are a wide variety of flash lamp accessories. For example, Profoto even has more than 60 types of accessories, which can be called light shaping tools. Now I'm holding an accessory like a bowl, which is a lens hood. There is a layer of alumina monoxidized film on its inner wall. Sounds like a tongue twister, but we can describe it with one word: professional. The reason why the lamp can give out effective light has a lot to do with the inner coating. If we distinguish according to the softness and hardness of the light source, it is a very hard light. To let you see its effect clearly, I'll mount it on the lamp to see how it works. Now I've connected the computer to the camera. Let's see how the lens hood affects the image first. Move your head a little that way. Okay, look at the camera. Good. We can see clearly the contrast of light and shade on the subject's face in the photo I just took, and the shadow looks darker with a clear edge. This is the effect we got from using the lens hood on the lamp. The light looks a bit hard. Now I'm holding an umbrella reflector. The reflective umbrella works by reflecting light through the inside of the umbrella. To achieve the effect, we have a silver umbrella and an umbrella with a white coating here. They are different in light colors. This light is still hard, but besides the lens hood, it provides an extra reflection. I'll mount the umbrella reflector on the lamp to see how it works. When using the umbrella reflector, we need a small accessory called a flash hood and mount it in front of the lamp for use. There are different ways to mount different accessories. As for the umbrella reflector, we need to mount it to the front of the lamp. After the mounting, we need to turn the umbrella reflector to the opposite side, because the umbrella reflector is a reflective tool. So the light goes into the umbrella first, and then get reflected on the subject. That's how it works. Let's put the hood inside the umbrella. Different lamp accessories affect the light differently when we replace the lens hood with the umbrella reflector. Now the light values have decreased. Let's set it up based on normal light and shade effects and check its shooting effect. You can hold up your hand and the other hand that way. Yes, good. Let's compare the light effects of the lens hood and umbrella reflector. We can see that the light of the lens hood looks relatively hard. The light reflected by the umbrella softened the shadow of the lower part of the subject as well as the light and shade. The contrast of the edge. This is what we can get with the umbrella reflector. Then let's look at other accessories. Next up, I'll introduce this accessory. It has a nice name called the beauty dish, but that's our jargon. Its real name is radar reflector. This accessory, compared with the lens hood and umbrella reflector we've just mentioned, reflects twice. The light goes into the inner sphere, get reflected the inner wall, and then goes out to the subject. Its light, compared with lens hood and umbrella reflector, will be softer. Let's mount it and see what the light looks like. Now I've mounted the beauty dish to the front of the lamp. Let's see what feel and effect this beauty dish can bring us. Move your head that way a little. Good. Now let's make a horizontal comparison among the lens hood, umbrella reflector, and beauty dish to see their effects. Now we can see the shades of lens hood and umbrella are rather dark. We can say the light is quite hard. As for the beauty dish, the light and especially the shade have been weakened, and the light on the subject's face looks softer. This is what a beauty dish can do in terms of the ray of light. Next, let's use the softbox and see how it performs. Now I've mounted the softbox to the front of the lamp. The softbox makes the light look softer. The highlight of the softbox is the cloth in front of it. The cloth can soften the ray of light, making the expression of the image lighting softer. Let's take a photo and see how it performs. Give me a sweet smile. Good. Now we've got the effect of the softbox. Then let's make a horizontal comparison among lens hood, umbrella, beauty dish, and softbox. We can see that the light effect of the softbox looks softer and the subject looks affable. This effect is more suitable for the performance of portrait makeup. Let's move on to the next accessory. Now in front of the lamp is an octagonal softbox. The octagonal softbox is larger than the normal softbox. Then the effect it presents will be softer and the light source more scattered. Let's take a photo with the octagonal softbox and see how it performs. Look at the camera. Chest out and smile. Now we've got the effect of the octagonal softbox. We can see octagonal softbox and normal softbox both produced a rather soft lighting. That's because the octagonal softbox gives out a larger area of light. In this photo, we can barely see the shadow in the background. Now we can make a horizontal comparison among lens hood, umbrella reflector, beauty dish, and softbox. They have different effects in terms of hardness and softness. In our further shootings, we'll use different lamps for different effects. Besides using accessories, we also have some smaller auxiliary equipment, such as what I'm holding, which is called a honeycomb grid. It can be mounted to the front of the lens hood. So what is the function of the honeycomb grid? It's applied to the light source to reduce the range of lighting. I'll mount the honeycomb grid to the light source and show you how it feels. I've already set up the lens hood and the honeycomb grid. Let's take a photo with this setting and see how it performs. Okay, look at the lamp. Brush back your hair with your left hand. Good. With lens hood plus honeycomb grid, the lighting becomes narrower, which allows us to highlight the part where we want to focus. The lens hood and honeycomb grid are usually used for portrait shooting or typical product shooting. We'll introduce more about the combo of the lens hood and honeycomb grid. Besides the lens hood and honeycomb grid, we can also use the snoot to create narrower lighting for shooting. Here's another lamp accessory, background hood, which is used for creating a round background lighting. Besides, in some special fields we may come into contact with. Let me show you. Like the projector lamp or spot lamp, they can achieve some special effects. Okay, next let's recap what we've learned in this lesson. We've introduced some lamp accessories, such as the lens hood, umbrella reflector, beauty dish, softbox, octagonal softbox, background hood, snoot, honeycomb grid, etc. These accessories will be frequently used in our further lessons and will be helpful for the further lessons and the application of lighting